So this video is dedicated to our tech sector. So that's the Atec ETF, tech in America, good earnings coming out, a lot of them beating expectations. Microsoft growing at 20%. So this game is still on, and even though our companies are a bit overpriced, PE of 126 compared to the FANG's 45, PEs don't always matter, but it's quite interesting. If we just look at VAS, we can see that VAS, so since February 25, VAS is higher. It looks like we're going to finish the week flat, miners down, banks up. Whereas Atec sort of still at the highs. But anyway, it's from a chart perspective, so this is a weekly chart. So we broke resistance last week. We sat there, had a rest, and looks like this week we said, yep, we're ready to go. And if you look underneath at the stocks in there, so these, we'll just go through them individually, the main ones in there. So you've got Pro Medicus, so that is a bearish chart pattern if it's broken, but if it's not broken, it's very bullish, so still ticks. Tech, actually it's a bit touch and go really, because Tech's just filling this gap here. So I guess a lot will depend on how reporting goes, but if it's like America, they're beating expectations. So Tech's either going to gap up or come down. Zero. So Zero's come down. That looks like it wants to take out these past weekly highs. Computer share. That looks very beautiful just in itself. It's probably got the best chart pattern. I don't understand why though. Car sales. Okay, so car sales just been loitering. Looks like that's going to take off. REA. So REA's been sitting the support line, got a trend line that it wants to have a go at. Technology 1. So again, that's got a bit of a bull flag that it wants to break. So you can see they've all got sort of a bit of a pattern chart that they just want to have a bit of a go. Next DC. So that broke the uptrend line, came back down, tested, and said okay. So that looks like that's ready to break this candle back here. So you put all them together. I guess a lot's going to hinge on the two ones here, Pro Medicus and Tech. They're the only two that haven't confirmed themselves yet. They'll either be really up or really down. And then I've got two stocks, one for the punters and one for the stable people. But Mr. Jones Shield, so I told there was a few punters on this. Wait for it to come back to $3, settle down. I was a bit late today. I was gonna, anyway. That's a beautiful green candle. So it probably wants to take out this high here. So it's a case of the shooting star. There's that shooting star. It looks like it wants to go for. I wouldn't do it, but if you're a punter, but for the more conservative person looking for a dividend in the tech sector, I like this Mr. Dicker Data. So if you don't know about him, He's basically a technology distributor in the wholesale IT hardware, software, cloud access control, surveillance related products. PE of 19, very respectable, not 100 plus, and a nice div of 5%. Broken this wedge, broken this second wedge. So broke it, tested. So there's no reason why little Mr. Dickadata can't come along for the ride as well. Alright then, thanks for that. See ya.